Friday the 20th of April 2012. You're watching Breakfast News on MTV Sports. As always, let's start off with a look at your headlines. 6 Sri Lankan fishermen who were being held by the Somalian pirates rescued by a Spanish warship. Visiting Indian delegation to meet President today. The UN says the situation in Syria remains highly precarious. A Spanish battleship has rescued 6 Sri Lankan fishermen who were in the custody of Somalian sea pirates. The fishermen who have been rescued are those who were on board the vessel Nimesha Dua. They were abducted by the Somalian sea pirates 6 months ago. The Spanish battleship Infanta Elena has rescued the fishermen in the coastal belt located 50 kilometers off Tanzania. The Spanish Navy said that 7 others who were suspected to be Somalian sea pirates have been occupying the vessel along with the 6 Sri Lankan fishermen. The Spanish Navy has provided the Sri Lankan fishermen with food and water. They have stated that the Somalian sea pirates have used the vessel belonging to the Sri Lankan fishermen as a mothership to attack other vessels at sea. The visiting Indian parliamentary delegation is scheduled to meet with President Mahinda Rajapaksa this afternoon. Speaking to News First, Presidential Media Coordinating Secretary Vijayananda Herath said that the meeting will take place at Temple Trees. Moreover, the joint Indian parliamentary delegation will also tour the eastern province today. The stretch of rail track from Kalutara South to Aludgama along the modified coastal railway line was declared open last evening under the patronage of the visiting Indian delegation. Minister of Transport Kumar Velgama, Indian High Commissioner in Sri Lanka Ashok K. Kantha and several officials attached to the railway department were also present. Following the opening ceremony, the group including the Indian parliamentary delegation travelled from Kalutara South to the Aludgama railway station. An individual has died after falling in the Badulu Oya while crossing it from the Alanda area in Demodara. His body was located last night with the assistance of area residents. Assistant Director of the Badula District Disaster Management Coordinating Unit, IML Udayakumar, said that the victim was swept away by the waters last evening. The deceased was a 45-year-old resident of the Alanda area in Demodara. Three police constables who had forcibly obtained 20,000 rupees from an individual have been arrested by a special investigations police team of Mirihana. Police media spokesperson SP Ajit Rohana said that the constables in question had forcibly obtained the money from a couple who was in a car near the parliamentary grounds. The 3 constables who were arrested yesterday were 2 constables attached to the Mirihana police and 1 from the Homagama police. SP Ajit Rohana added that the 3 were apprehended following investigations into a complaint that was made to the DIG in charge of the area. The sudden death of fish in a branch of the Bolgoda Lake in Kandavala Ratmalana has been reported. The Sri Lanka Young Zoologists Association says they suspect the sudden dying of fish to be the result of a poisonous chemical mixed with the water.
This unusual death of fish is taking place in a branch of the Bolgoda Lake which runs bordering the Ratmalana Technical Training College. Area residents say that this situation was prevalent since Wednesday. Since Wednesday, we saw that fish in the lake had appeared onto the surface and it seemed they were struggling to breathe. Later, some of us from our institution and a large group of students from the university got together and caught as many fish as possible and saved them after transferring them to another pond inside our premises. But when we came in the morning, most of them were dead. Chairman of the Young Zoologists Association, Deepankara De Silva, arrived at the location to look into the situation.
When we observed the dead fish, we saw the fish had bloated in an unusual way. We were also able to see a definite wound in the mouths of the fish. It seems that a certain chemical substance that is poisonous for the fish had been mixed in the water. We hope to take speedy measures into the situation after handing fish samples to the Wildlife Conservation Department.
The Young Zoologists Association of Sri Lanka added that the Central Environment Authority and the Department of Wildlife Conservation has also been informed regarding this.
Take a look at the weather situation now. The Department of Meteorology says that thunder showers could take place in several areas across the country during the afternoon and night today. Duty forecaster at the Met Department, PG Yasaratna, urged the general public to take adequate measures to be safe from lightning activities. He added that strong winds are also likely due to the disturbance in the intertropical convergence zone, which may affect the country in the coming few days as well. Let's now take a look at the exchange rates. I'm Punshani Edrasinghe. Thank you for joining us. Have a wonderful day ahead.